Dharmendra started his life with real life, which is called cinema, since 1959. From that time, Dharmendra he started his struggle in cinema by so many things, so many struggle he faced in his life. He started with the movie Dil Bi Tera Hum Bi Tere. That was his first movie, which he was not the hero or main character. He was like a side hero, and main character was Barraj Sahani in that time. But even though he mentioned, and most people know about this guy and know that there is a guy, he's have good muscles and good body, who can do other kind of cinema. But he um, he suddenly showed them that he have ability to do other kind of cinema, which called drama cinema. He was a very best fan of Dilip Kumar, and he tried his best to be as like as Dilip Kumar in the cinema. So when he came from the movies like Devar, like Anupama, like Satya Kakam, so many kind of this movie, people mentioned him, and they saw an actor in him who doing no overact in the movies. What he do, he's a natural actor who's doing what director tell him. So this kind of stars is very rare at that time. There was only Dilip Kumar and Dharmendra, one of them, maybe so many actor of them. In that case, we will see Dharmendra did more than 30 movies, which called art movies. So many directors in these days, which called famous director in Bollywood, like Rajkumar Hirani, like Sanjay Leela Bhansali, even Mahesh Bhatt. Those directors, when they asked by journalists, what make you to be director, they said, we saw so many good movies in Bollywood. One of them is Satya Kam and Anupama. There is two mentioned movie which did by Dharmendra, and also there is other movies did by Guru Dutt, like Sahib Bibi or Gulam, or some movies of Raj Kapoor or Dilip Kumar. But there is two movies mentioned by Dharmendra, who is made to be a superstar, who did an acting in movies like a character actor or like a natural actor. So did you see his movie Pular Pattar? He did so many natural action in that movie, not overacting. After the movies which come after Pular Pattar, he did some movies in 70s. In 70s era, there was like needable thing by audience to act in overacting way. So many actors try their best to be overacting, like Rajesh Khanna, like Amitabh Bachchan, like so many actors. Even Dharmender, he tried to be an overacting in his movie, but that overacting is not look like in the cinema, which is a commercial movie like Dharamveer, like Azad, or like Sholay. This movies was commercial movie, but what Dharmender he's doing naturally acting, without doing so many expression in his face which look like fake of his character, fake of the character of son relation with the mother, or husband relation with wife, or relation of two lovers, or relation between hero and villain. All things what he did, Dharmendra, in my opinion, it was very natural, not mixed with any kind of overacting. After era of 70s, Dharmendra was the one and only who can compete with superstars like Raj Khanna. Raj Khanna's movie in starting of 70s, nobody can release his movie against Raj Khanna. Only one guy, he's Dharmender. Dharmender, he was not afraid of Raj Khanna, because Dharmender was believed that he is one of the best actor in the Bollywood, and nobody can compete his movie. And that thing has happened also with Amitabh Bachchan after 75 or 76, when Amitabh Bachchan have the label of superstar. Dharmender, who was the only guy who can compete Amitabh Bachchan, and he can release his movies with Amitabh Bachchan in that time. Dharmender, he's the one and only in 70s who have so many golden jubilees, silver jubilees, including 100 days or 50 days movies, which called hit blockbusters, hit in these days. So he have plenty of numbers of hit movies in Bollywood. His also in 80s did so many kind of movies. We can mention him in 1987, the best year of Dharmendra career, when he was more than 53 years old. It was in 87. He did 8 movies, all was successful in one year. There was 3 super hit, Hukumat, Aag Hai Aag, and I believe Loha. There was hit like Insaniyat Ke Dushman, Insaf Ki Pukar, Insaf Kaun Karega, and there was above a very, which called more than 100 days, like movies called even Mera Karam Mera Dharam was average, which movie was very old, but it's released in that time, 87. Suppose if Dharmendra just divided his 8 movies in 3 years, what will happen? In 87, 88 and 89, all movies will be hit. That's not happened before with any actor, but he did it in 1 year, which is a record also for Dharmendra. Dharmendra also sacrificed his life for his son Sunny Deol in 83, and he gave him a good space to show his ability to do his acting in the film industry. So no father in Bollywood can do this thing like Dharmendra did. So he give a great space for Sunny Deol, which be one of the best actors in the Bollywood in 80s, including in 90s until date. Sunny Deol doing a hero job like a first leading man. Dharmendra also faced so kind of problems in 90s, which is mention of financial problem or some kind of big problem with the media. Media was very bad. What we can say that bad relation with Dharmendra, because Dharmendra have some reports with journalists who did very bad with him because of marriage of or love of Hema Malini. There was so many journalists in the media trying their best to do an articles against Dharmendra. So Dharmendra was like jet man, and he is very angry with this thing. This thing maybe lost his pension to have the tag of superstar. The superstar tag is coming by 3 or 4 journalists at that time, and that time they was against Dharmendra. So this thing make problem with Dharmendra, and Dharmendra, because of this problem with journalists, with media, and media was not mentioning Dharmendra very well, even in film fair awards or even in magazines or so many kind of media. Dharmendra was sacrificed that thing, and then he said, okay, that's happening with me, so I will not interest in cinema anymore. In 94 he tried to do some kind of B-grade or C-grade movies just for having money. After that he realized that what he did in 4 years, it was very bad, and he returned back to the Bollywood. Imagine, he returned back in Bollywood in 2007 with 3 hit movies. Suppose or imagine, he is in more than 70 years old, and he did Johnny Gaddar and Apne and Metro, 3 good movies and 3 different kind of genre movies. No one in this age can do this kind of movies. No one can do this kind of mixed movie. Imagine if Dharmendra did this when he was 60 years old, when he was in 1904, what he will did. He will be the best actor called in that age. Even what we said to Amitabh Bachchan after Mohabbatein, maybe Dharmendra will compute Amitabh Bachchan if he can, if Dharmendra was not lost his passion about this thing. Anyways, Dharmendra after 2007 returned back his tag again like a legendary man, and also he did movies for his sons like Yamla Pagla Diwana first part, and it was huge success. He just now relax, and when he want to do movie, he can do movie, and he have great fan following, and I am one of them. I am the guy who be film critic and director because of loving Dharmendra. When I open my eyes on Bollywood, I open my eye on Dharamveer by his skirt, by his face, by his grace of God look. From that time, I'm loving this guy, and still I loving this guy Dharmendra. So that was I want to talk about with you about Dharmendra.